I think it's fairly obvious that most people understand in the digital marketing world everything is traceable, right? You can know exactly how much you're spending per click in an ad campaign. You can know exactly how much it costs you to buy a lead, how much it costs to produce a white paper or a video. I think that the real challenge that companies have is they are still stuck in these paradigms of my marketing budget and my sales budget, because they treat these as very distinct, separate functions and don't view the entire thing as a continuum of customer acquisition cost. And so a head of marketing logically is going to be concerned about opening click-through rates and engagement levels and number of downloads, and can probably tell you how much it costs for those things. And the sales VP is probably going to be able to tell you what percent of first appointments convert into qualified opportunity, what percent of those they're going to win, and their average deal size and their cycle time. But marrying these two things together is what's really important. So I sat with a client a while back where they were generating huge percent of their pipeline. I take that back. Huge percent of their leads from pay-per-click. A huge percent of their spend was going to pay-per-click. But when you actually trace the pay-per-click leads they generated into pipeline generation, it was very, very small. And so huge part of the marketing spend, and they're looking at their conversion rates of a click to a form conversion thinking they're killing it. They're creating all these leads. But the PPC leads weren't converting into pipeline and converting into wins. And these guys were wasting $25,000, almost $30,000 a month, right? So the problem isn't in measuring digital marketing, because that's actually kind of the easy part. The challenge is really the paradigm shift for most companies to see marketing and sales and combine that as a single spend of what is my customer acquisition cost, and then trace programs. So pay-per-click, what percent of those clicks that I generate turn into form conversions, that become leads, that become pipeline, that turn into sales. That might be very different than the number of LinkedIn or Facebook leads that I acquire. Or maybe I buy a list and just engage in good old-fashioned email marketing, or organic leads that come in to my website, to my content, and even further drill down which keywords convert more than others. So by tracing all these things at the beginning all the way through to pipeline, the big challenge is the organizational structure and the way budgets are set up. But without that, opening click-through rates and engagement levels and number of downloads, those are just intellectually interesting facts. Because what we should really care about is what marketing spend actually turns into revenue.